Please check your audio and video settings, please. Come on, everyone. Class content.
Meeting is being
Spring.
recorded.
We are talking yesterday. What about what, guys? Select queries, all angles. Aggregate functions we discussed. So we are in the middle of non-select queries, right? 1102 Spring Boot data JPA. Yesterday's document is what? Yeah, yesterday's 12th document, right? Today is 13th, right? Custom methods in Spring Data JPA. Custom methods in query methods. Just a minute. I think I have not added new document to the list. Where is this Spring Data JPA? Yeah, JPA versioning and timestamping feature, guys. What feature? Versioning and timestamping feature. We would like to work on this. Spring, what is there? What is this? 1102, right? Spring Data JPA. What's this one? Is it the right statement? Yes. 1102. Yeah. What is there? November 13th. 13th. Okay. Versioning and timestamp feature, boss. Versioning. What is there? Timestamping features. Versioning and timestamping features, boss. Right? Okay. That's good. Now time has come to go for what, guys? Let's get into our workspace, which we are using daily. Let's get into our workspace. Okay, versioning will come later. First, focus on what? How to use how to perform non-select operations. What operations, guys? Non-select operation. At the rate transactional is compulsory. At the rate modifying is compulsory. Either on the method level or class level or service class method level. Anywhere you have to mention it. Why? They modify data. Everything goes wrong, we should be in position to roll back. Nothing goes wrong, we should commit. Select operation, that headache is not there, right, boss? For select operation, do you have that headache, guys? Yeah, what is there, guys? 1102. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Come on. $11.02, guys. Tell me next one. We are in this one. Insert query, not there. Leave it. Delete query, update query, definitely. Select query, anyhow, don't come under this category. Set max, how many operations I can do now? Delete and select. Bulk operation, single row operation, anything I can do. It depends upon the query. So let's type one update query, one delete query. And let make sure that we are going to do what? Bulk operation. Already single row delete, single row bulk operations. Single row delete, single row update, we already did. Bulk deletion also we did. It's not like that, delete all this stuff. But we don't have provision to have our choice conditions. Our choice conditions I want to write. So using our choice condition, I want to perform update activity. Using our choice condition, I want to perform what? Delete activity. So this is the query method story. Right, guys? Go to repository interface. This is my repository interface. Perfect, guys. In this repository interface, let's comment all this stuff. So now I'm worried about what? Non-select operations. What, guys? Non-select operations. What operations, guys? Non-select operations. Yes, guys. Tell me here, what is this? Public non-select operation. Numeric value, na? Because it is going to return how many records that are affected. Because there is no question of getting records back, okay? Instead of getting records back, we want to know how many records got affected. In JDBC also numeric value only, right? Yeah, tell me here, what I'm going to do is, okay, already employee is having salary, na? I want to increase the salary of clerk designation employees by 10% or given percentage, whatever the percentage we want. Okay, now let's see. Hike salary. What salary, guys? Hike salary by designation. String designation. That's it. Next one. Float percentage. That's it. There's no need of remaining things, guys. Okay. Here I want to write, what is there? At the rate transactional. That's one thing. At the rate modifying. Order is not important. You can write them in any order. We can write them in any order, in fact. At the rate transactional. At the rate modifying. Next one, guys. At the rate query. Okay, guys. But at the rate query. Tell me how to deal with at the rate query, guys. Update. Update. What is the entity class name? Employee. Set. Sal is equal to salary or sala? Salary or sala? Entity class. We should go by entity class property names, boss. Yeah, sal only. Okay. Okay, sal only. Sal is equal to sal plus sal into sal plus sal into colon percentage. What, guys? Colon percentage by 100.0. Set sal is equal to sal plus sal into percentage by 100.0, where designation is equal, sorry. Job is equal to, property name job only, na? Job is equal to designation. Named parameter designate. Named parameter and method parameter is matching. Do I need to use at the rate param separately? Do I need to use at the rate param separately? Not. Okay, fine. So I'm able to do bulk update operation or not, guys? Yeah. Where is this runner class? Here is my runner class. Query methods test runner. That's good. Okay. Whatever logic is there here, you comment the logic. You just worry about what? Operation. What is that? Int count is equal to EMP. Any hotel is there nearby, guys? Both sides, huh? Okay. EMP repo dot hike salary by designation. I am giving clerk, guys. I am giving 5%, 5.0. I am giving 5%. Okay. Number of records that are affected. That are affected. What is there? Plus count. Number of records that are affected. What is there? Plus count. Super, guys. Yes. Are we ready for execution now? Yes. Voice is clear, boss. Am I clear? Sound is audible. Online students, loud and clear. Any disturbance? Is there any student whose name is Vivek? Is there any student whose name is Vivek? No, na? Because he said that without mic also voice is clear, but your voice is not clear. I just want to have confirmation with him. Problem is your side, Mr. Vivek. No disturbance, nothing. Okay, fine. See, every time you cannot blame net problem, mic problem. Sometimes you have to check your side also. Fine. See, the interesting part is in DevSecOps class, when class is going on, it was silent. At the end of the class, when I say Tata bye-bye, your voice is not clear, so much disturbance. Without mic, anyone can listen. With mic, it is not happening. Arey, worst fellow, if Vivek is there in the meeting, I am talking to him. You should tell the problem when class is going on, right? At the end of the session, if you try to play victim card, who is losing? Who is your losing side? You are me. Stop doing the dramas. Okay. If you are sincere, if you are really interested, you should tell the moment you face a problem. Okay. System.out.println. Number of records that are affected is what? Count. Let's run the application now. Right click. Tell me here. Run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. Number of records that are affected is what? 8. Because that means we are able to do bulk operation or not, guys. We are able to see bulk update operation. See, by 100 everything is coming in the query nicely, na boss? Okay, definitely might have affected, guys. Don't need to check. But since you are asking, let me check, okay? But now we cannot feel also to check because already updated, na? Already updated, but somehow, so what is there? Connect. What is the username? System. What's the password? Manager, not manager. Okay. System tiger. No. System tiger. What is there? Select star from EMP. Acha, 1 minute. Select ename comma sal from EMP. Yeah, some zigzag numbers are coming. Check it out. Okay. Zigzag numbers are coming means what? Exact zeros are not coming means they have been updated, na boss? Okay, then I will display job also. Whoever clerk is there, zigzag numbers. Manager, not this one. Whoever clerk is there, zigzag numbers are coming. That means some percentage of amount salary is increased or not, guys? Otherwise, you can take the support of SQL developer tool, guys. You can take the support of what? SQL developer tool to check whether records are updated or not. To simply check records are updated or not. Okay. Yeah, loading the things, guys. Array page size, all those things will occur in SQL plus. It is not SQL plus. It is what? Command prompt. Okay, here also works, but some other commands also there. But anyhow, safely I will take what? EMP table. Here is my EMP. Here is my EMP. Done. Here is my what? Data. In this data, look at the cell part. Whoever clerk is there, some zigzag numbers are coming there. Okay. Whoever clerk is there, some zigzag numbers are coming here. Okay, fine, leave it. So let's go for delete query execution. What query execution? Delete query execution. I'm going to this end, guys. I want to delete the employees whose salary is more than 10,000, guys. More than 10,000 and less than 20,000. High volume, heavyweight employees I want to remove. I would like to remove employees who are little bit heavyweight. So let's see. Public, tell me next one. Int. Okay, remove EMPs by, what is there? Salaries. Salary range. What, guys? Remove employees by salary range. Remove employees by what range, guys? Salary range. Remove employees by salary range. Tell me. Okay, double start, double end. Okay. Transactional modifying as it is. Query also same. But instead of update query, we should write delete query. Instead of update query, you should write delete query. Tell me here, what is this? Delete employee. Tell me. Where? Delete employee where sal is equal to sal greater than or equal to colon start and what? Sal less than or equal to colon end. At the rate transactional, at the rate modifying, at the rate query, guys. Super. Yeah, tell me here. Let's comment this. Here also, I'm going to get numeric value na. Into count is equal to EMP report on remove employees by salary range. Remove employees by salary range. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Okay. 10,000. Next one. 15,000. 10,000 and 15,000. Tell me. Number of records that are deleted, that are removed. That are removed. That are removed. What is there? Count. Number of records that are removed. 10,000, 15,000, right only, na? This is given as 1 lakh. 15,000. No, we'll give 10,000, 15,000 only. I hope they are there. I hope they are there. Salary, 11,000. Some records are there, boss, right? Okay. Here also some records are there. All are small dollars, boss. Okay, let's go by dollars. Number of records that are removed plus count. Save this one. It's been saved. Right click, run as Java application. I think it will delete maximum records or no, 3 records only. Okay, already 20 records are there. Say refresh. We are getting 17. Only 3 records got deleted or not? Only 3 records got deleted. So like this, we can do bulk delete and update operation by using HQL JPQL. Super. Okay, guys. Next, I would like to perform. I want to use query to execute native SQL queries. What queries, guys? Sir, already we tried so many things and almost all are possible. Why should I think about going for native SQL queries? Are there some database software specific queries and features will be there? For example, I want to get system date, guys, in Oracle. Sysdate is there. Do you think sysdate is there commonly in HQL? Not there. Suppose by using sysdate, I want to calculate age of a person by using DOB kind of thing. In that situation, come on, definitely we need to write native SQL queries. Why? Because for getting system date, there is no provision in HQL. Moreover, this is different in different database software. Getting system date in MySQL is different. Getting system date in what? Oracle is different. So to do such kind of activities, it's better to work with native SQL queries or not. Same query annotation. How does it know it is not a native SQL query or it is a native SQL query? Very simple. Along with the query, you should also write native SQL is equal to true. Native SQL is equal to true. By default, it's a false, guys. When it is false, the query will be taken as HQL query. When you say true, the query will be taken as what? Native SQL query. Use this one only when you feel queries are database software specific. There is no provision in what? HQL. Working with native SQL query must be last provision in your bucket. In convert situation only, you have to go for what? Native SQL query. Maximum. Okay, guys. Maximum. We have to think about going for what? This. Okay, guys. Listen. Bikram, I introduced only non-null. I have not introduced all the 3 things. Right? From which dunya you landed them? You first tell me first of all. So far we worked with what? Non-null, which is related to Lombard API, right, boss? First of all, tell me from where you brought them, from which API you brought them. Based on that, I can give the answer. Okay, if you don't reply, I cannot reply you also. From which API you gathered? Because you just presented annotation, but how can you know from which place? Because Hibernate annotations are there. Validation annotations are there. There are so many annotations, right? Okay. See, instead of wasting your time in front of me, from where you gathered, you just open the documentation. You will get the meaning for all the things or not, guys. Yes or no, na? You are using validation, na? Just open its documentation, boss. When you open its documentation, you will get clear-cut idea. Non-null means null values are not allowed. Non-blank means what? White spaces are not. White space and null values are not allowed. Okay, see, remembering wise, you may do mistake here and there. When you open documentation, clear cut will be there, right? Instead of confusing yourself, instead of testing me, instead of testing yourself, open the documentation. Fine? And I'm very sorry to say that idea is not strike to your brain. Then what the hell you are doing, you only know, right? See, there are so many things. Can we remember everything? Especially minute differences, can we identify and remember? No. So at that time, what's the best option to do? Documentation. For everything, documentation is available. It's all about spending time in ChatGPT for 1 minute, right? If you go to ChatGPT, you can get the explanation plus example also, right, boss? Please, and moreover, so far I have not launched validation, and all of a sudden you got validation. Mr. Bikram, you are not just one student in this course. There are many students, right? All of a sudden you brought something and discussed mean you want to disturb the flow of discussion. If I already requested, if you have such a discussion not related to current topic, please ask at the end of the session or mail me. I don't need your sorry, I need your active brain. What is the use of sorry? If that is the case, daily I get 100 problems. Okay, without teaching subject, should I start discussing those problems in the classes? Because I too have my application project. So many bugs will come. Some bugs we fix immediately, some bugs we take time. So whenever bug comes, stop thinking about other things and start worrying about only bug. Am I doing like that? So you should have common sense. What I am asking, what is going on, is related to current topic or not? Okay, don't ever think that you have problem is world should have problem. That is a wrong mentality. You have a problem? Yes, I support that. Ask me at the end of the session, mail me. I think I replied everyone, right? Okay. Using query methods having what? Native SQL queries. What is that? Work with native SQL query when all doors are closed. Only other options are not there to complete our task, right? Native SQL queries means the underlying database software specific SQL queries. That means if underlying database software is Oracle, then they are Oracle specific SQL queries and etc. Use these native SQL queries to perform those operations which are not possible with what? HQL, JPQL queries like insert query operations, date operations, sysdate, now in MySQL, sysdate in Oracle, DDL queries, create table, drop table if you want, the tables you want to create, and to call PL SQL procedures. I don't give much example because the least option, guys. Use query annotation with native query true param to work with native SQL queries. While working with native SQL queries, we can place 3 types of param. Even JDBC style parameters are allowed, guys. Along with the regular one, JDBC style parameters are also allowed. Okay, JDBC style, ordinal positional param, named param. Native SQL queries will be written using DB table names and what? Column name. Native SQL queries based persistence logic is database software independent persistence logic. What is that? Dependent or independent? Dependent persistence logic. No doubt it's a dependent persist. See here I am executing insert query. My own insert query, guys. Since it is insert query, modifying transactional is required or not required? Yeah. The system date. Here I am creating one temporary table. Here I am creating one temporary table or not? Okay, I don't do all these things. You practice reminding everything. Yeah, create DDL query also non-select query, guys. That's why I'm modifying and what? Transact. I just give this one how to work with the sysdate, how to get the system date. Okay. Let's see. Public. Public. I would like to give the system date, but how you want to, where you want to store that? Where you want to store that? Okay. Shall we try storing in string or non-string? Check it out. String only. Okay. String only. Can't we store in let's try? Okay. Local date time. I'm trying, boss. I'm trying. Okay. So system date. What date, guys? So system date. Control plus shift plus O. At the rate. What is there? At the rate transactional. At the rate transactional. Tell me. At the rate transactional. At the rate transactional value. And when you write only query, it will go automatically to value param. But this time I need to write another query, native SQL is equal to true. So when you are writing second parameter, first parameter name is also compulsory or not? When no parameter is placed, given data automatically goes to a parameter whose name is value, right? But when you are writing second parameter, first parameter also should be specified with name or not, guys? Select. What is there? Sysdate. What, guys? Sysdate from dual. Okay. Select sysdate from dual. Okay. Yeah. Tell me next one. Native SQL. What is there? Oh, we are writing in transactional. Very bad. Very bad. Yeah. Now I am writing in what? This. Native SQL is equal to true. Native SQL is equal to true. Control plus shift plus O. Native SQL is equal to true. I think native SQL or native Korea. Query is equal to true, right? At the rate modifying. At the rate transactional. At the rate modifying. At the rate transactional. Okay. Query methods test runner. Okay, this is the story. Tell me next one. Into count. Oh, okay, that one. Then local date time LDT. What? Now tell me, boss, what is there? EMP repo dot. And one more thing, it's a select query, na boss. It is definitely select query. Is there any need of modifying and transactional? No. Yeah. EMP repo dot. Tell me. So system date. Date and time. LDT. What is there? Date and time. I don't think it will fit, boss, but let me try. I don't think it will fit. We have to get as a string only. Later we have to convert into what? Object. But let me try. There is no wrong in that. Okay, that's luckily it is automatically converted, guys. So that's a beauty, boss. The proxy class will do all conversions also if necessary. 2024 1113T 1144 has come here or not there? Yeah, that insert query, creating dummy table, all these things you try, guys. And code also given for MySQL, how to get the system data and other stuff. Okay. So with this we completed what? Query methods. What methods? Query method for select operation, entity queries. Select operation, scalar queries. Query method for select operation, single record entity queries. Select operation, single record scalar queries. Query method for non-select operation. Query method for native SQL queries. We have seen all permutations and combinations, boss. Okay. So now I would like to present a new feature, that is what? Versioning and timestamping. What's the use of it? Versioning feature is useful to keep track of how many times Spring Data JPA or underlying Hibernate loaded and modify the object. It happily keeps track of each record is loaded and modified by Hibernate logic for how many times. And that maintains information in a column of the table. Not only it keeps in brain or memory, it also updates the column that is taken, guys. You can take a separate column for version. What's the use of it, sir? Why should I learn it? Array, there are some services. First 3 times free service, fourth time onwards chargeable. You take bank account. You take bank account. You change address for 3 times free of cost, they say. Fourth time they charge. So there should be someone keeping track of modifications, now boss. There should be someone keeping track of your modifications or not. Definitely keeping track of your modification. There must be some person or not. I want reply, guys. Come on, everyone. Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Okay, that's good. So the full and final conclusion from my side is version allows us to keep track of how many times the record is loaded. I mean to say object is loaded and modified through Hibernate persistence logic. What's the use of time stamping? It will keep track of when record is inserted and when it is lastly accessed and modified. Not every modification. It will just keep track of when it is lastly accessed and modified. So I want to keep track of when customer opened the bank account, not by doing something manually, automatically. And when it is lastly operated also, I want to keep track of. So at that time, timestamp feature is very useful or not, guys? See, you gone to bank manager said, you opened accounts on so-and-so date and so-and-so time, and you lastly operated at so-and-so date, this is the location. Then you will be surprised to see, oh, how these people are remembering, right? And whenever you are using credit card, debit card, it will always maintain when card is issued, when it is lastly operated. Lastly operated location and time, both it will maintain. So, suppose I don't know Hibernate, I don't know Spring Data JPA. To implement these logics in JDBC, lot of hangama we have to do. We should write queries, we should work with the triggers. Whenever record inserted, automatically something else should happen, right? It's going to be hangama, boss. It's definitely going to be what? Hangama, no doubt in that. But in Hibernate or Spring Data JPA, same features have come as a default feature. It's all about working with what? Few annotations and taking few columns and properties in entity class and tables. At the rate version on in the top of any property, we'll create version column in the table dynamically and we'll also keep track of how many time record is loaded and modified by Hibernate persistence logic. At the rate creation timestamp, at the rate update timestamp. These two annotations applied on the property whose type is local date time. Whose type is local date time. Come on, guys. Automatically keeps track of when the record is inserted, when the record is lastly accessed and modified. When inserted, lastly operated date is same as insertion time. When next time onwards, insertion time will not change, but lastly access time will be changed continuously or not, guys. Okay. What are the use cases for it? For a bank account, we have to maintain this information. Whenever address is changed continuously 3 times, 4th time onwards you should charge. First of all, you should keep track of how many times it is modified. First of all, you must keep track of how many times it is been modified or not, guys. When file open, guys, tell me 1102 Spring Data JPI 13th boss. What is that? 13th. Look at the versioning features, guys. It keeps track of how many times the entity object is loaded and modified using Hibernate logic directly or what? Indirect. For this, we need to add at the rate version annotation on the top of what? Numeric property, which is internally creates one what? Numeric column in DB table, whose value will be incremented by one for every update operation on the object. For every update operation on the object. Clear, boss? Super. Use cases. Keeping caller tune change count. Keeping track of DOB change count in Aadhaar card and etc. Boss. Super. What is timestamping, guys? Keeps track of when the object is saved and when the object is lastly updated. It will maintain both date and time values when the object is saved, when the object is lastly updated. For this, we need to use creation timestamp, update timestamp on local date time type properties in an entity class. Okay, use cases. Useful to keep track of when bank account is opened and lastly operated. Useful to keep track of Flipkart Gmail account is opened and lastly operated. Right, guys? To implement these features in JDBC, we need to put lots of efforts in all angles like working with the triggers, event management, etc. In JPA Hibernate, okay, these are part of what? Ecosystem. They are ready-made feature. Just adding annotation, you will get the reflection, boss. You will definitely get it's a reflection or not, guys. So what I do is I'll make sure that there is no already table called bank account drop. That's good, guys. New, what is there? Uh, Spring Starter project. Boot IOC pros 4. Boot IOC pros 4. What is there? Is it iPod? No. Boot JPA pros. 06. What is there? Versioning and timestamping. Versioning and timestamping. What is there? Lambda KPI, Arkil driver. I am looking for JPA starter, guys. What starter? JPA starter. Say next, say finish. Say next, say finish. I think project is ready, na? Okay, from this, collect this application dot properties, guys. Okay, let's paste here because I don't want to waste time on unnecessary activities, guys. You can paste as it is here. Yeah, forget about the project name, guys. Close all editors, right? Application dot properties. Okay, all are there now, boss. Process 6. What is this? Okay, fine, leave it. Fine. Let's create a remaining packages, boss. New com dot nt dot entity. That's the one thing. Next. New package. com dot nt dot repository. new package com dot nt dot what is there? Com dot nt dot runners. I would like to take service also, boss, because I want to do other operations like insertion, updation kind of. It's been service also, right? Okay. So let's get into entity class first. New class. What is there? Bank account. What account, guys? Bank account. At the rate. At the rate entity. What is there? At the rate entity. At the rate table. Bank underscore account. At the rate table. Bank underscore account. Perfect, guys. Come on, everyone. Yeah, what is next one? At the rate data. What is there, guys? Private. What is there? Private long ACNO account number at the rate ID at the rate generated value. If you want, you can take sequence, call this stuff. Sequence generator. Sequence generator. Name is equal to what is there? Gen 1. Sequence name is equal to ACNO underscore sequence. Array auto, if you take it will start with 0 or 1, 2 like this. 1, 2 account numbers will be there. It's meaningless to have N to M. Yeah, that is that. Initial value. Okay, some big number I will try to give. Allocation size 1 only I will give. It should be incremented by 1 only, that's it. Next one, at the rate generated value. At the rate generated value. What is the generator? Gen 1. What is the strategy? Sequence. What is the strategy? Sequence. Control plus shift plus O. Control plus shift plus O. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Come on. Private string holder name. Next. What is there? Private string holder name. Next one. Okay, next one. Double balance. Double balance. Long account number, string holder name, double balance. Tell me next one. Private address, all these are not required. Not required because fine. Okay, now listen. Into modification count. What count, guys? Modification count. Okay, listen. I want to control the length, guys. The remaining things you keep, Babu. Column length is equal to 30. Yes. Okay. I would like to have what is this? At the rate version. At the rate version. Okay. At the rate version. This is going to hold what, guys? Integer. Okay, wrapper type. Modification count will go into number of times the record is modified or not. Yeah, private local date time. Okay, opening date. What is this? Opening date. Account opening date. Yeah, on the top of it, what should I do? At the rate creation time. Creation timestamp. Okay, guys, listen carefully. Insertable creation timestamp. Okay, I'm doing one thing, check it out. At the rate column, see, this is very important. Insertable true. Okay, updatable false. No question of updation, guys. Don't allow updation, only insert activity. Okay, no, people should not be positioned to modify, update, modify, because it should hold only record insertion time. Yeah, private, local date time. What is this? Lastly operated on. Lastly operated on column say paste. Column say paste. At the rate creation timestamp. At the rate column. Insertable is what? All. No question of inserting value. But updation is what? True. Array, lastly operated means will change time to time, na boss? Okay. So I am taking what you know at the rate data. Already there are fine. Okay. This is related to versioning feature. This is related to what? Timestamp 1, timestamp 2. Okay, let's see. Now I am going to save the object first. Later I will load and modify the object, right? Okay. When I do that, okay, how these version columns and timestamp related columns are reflecting. That is what we want to focus. Shall we concentrate on that part, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, go to service. Interface, iBank account. iBank account. Tell me. Management service. iBank account management service. Perfect. iBank account management service. Tell me, guys, what is this? Public string. Register. Okay. Public string register. Bank. Open account. That's better. Open account. Open account. Tell me. Bank account, guys. Listen, boss. Values to version and timestamp properties will come automatically. Okay. Value to generator also will come automatically, guys. So better to have one two-param constructor having older name and balance, guys. Initial balance, startingly initial balance. So how to get a parameterized constructor? At the rate non-null. Is it Lambda KPI 1? I hope so. At the rate non-null. Lambda KPI 1? No. I must get Lambda KPI 1. Okay. Non-null. Wait a minute. Earlier micrometer 1 has come. I don't want micrometer 1. I need Lambda KPI 1. Right? Okay. Control plus shift plus O. What is this? Non-null. We are ready with non-null in both places now, boss? Okay, but along with that, we should also add, tell me, at the rate, no arg constructor, at the rate, required arg constructor. At the rate no arg constructor. At the rate what is there? The required arg constructor. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Required arg constructor. Okay, that's good. Super. Tell me here. String open account, guys. That's good. Now I need to write implementation class for it. Yes. New class. Tell me. Bank account management service IMPL. Management service IMPL. I bank account management service. Save finish. Yeah, here is my what, guys? At the rate service, bank service. Perfect. Tell me next one. Private. iBank repository. Not developed. Okay, should I develop the repository first then? New interface. Tell me. iBank account repository. iBank account repository. Tell me. JPA repository. What repository, guys? JPA repository. What is their bank account? What is this? Long. Wrapper type is what? Long. ID property type is long. Okay, that's good. Account bank. Tell me, I am trying to save the object na boss. Long ID val is equal to. Oh, first of all, you have to inject it na. Repository account repo. What repo, guys? Account repo. At the rate auto wide. Account repo dot save. What is there? Account. Account repo dot save this one. Debt ACM. Fine. Tell me now here what is this? ID value. Bank account is opened with the ID value, with the account number, what is there? ID val plus. With the account number, ID val plus. That's good, guys. Okay, come to runner class, my dear. New class. What is that? Version and timestamp test runner. Version and timestamp test runner. What is there? Command line runner, guys. Yeah, tell me here what is there? At the rate component. Here, what is there? At the rate component. Tell me. iBank account management service. What service? Bank service. At the rate auto. What is that? At the rate auto. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. At the rate auto. Tell me. Bank account is equal to new bank account of account dot tell me account dot set to holder name. What is there? Set to holder name Raja. Account dot set balance some 9,000.0. So we are ready with object now, boss. Yeah. Tell me now. Once keep our name also. With that you will get double subject of Pavan. Okay, and Raja is not even my name also. Some name that is. Okay. Yeah, fine. Once keep our name also. Achha, in your practicals you are keeping others' name, huh? Pavan. While doing practicals you are keeping others' name, huh? My name, huh? That's good. Can you send the screenshot? I don't think so. You will send. Try block, guys. Tell me. String message is equal to. Okay. Bank service dot open account. String spell mistake. Sys out MSC. Catch, guys. Exception E, guys. E dot print stack trace. E dot print stack. Runner is there to place one-time execution testing logics. Okay. Com dot nt, guys. 9. Right click, run as. What is there? Java application. Right click, run as Java application. See, account is opened with so and so number. Maybe already sequence might be there. Okay. It is generating with what? 20. Might be sequence might be there already. Don't worry, guys. So it is creating the table and inserting the record into the table. But listen, it is also inserting value to modification count, opening date, but not trying to insert to what? Last operated on, because I said insert is equal to false, update is equal to true. Okay, look at the table, guys. Refresh. What is my table, guys? Bank underscore account. Bank underscore account. Here is my data or not, boss? Inserted, balance came, Raja came. Lastly operated one null because insertion is false. Modification count 0. Just inserted, na? Just inserted, that's why 0. Inserted on 13th November, so and so. Here no updation, guys. Okay. Now I'll try to insert second record. For second record also same thing will happen, boss. Okay. On public demand, Pavan the Bandar. Bandar. BHA na? Okay. Happy, Pavan? Not only name, I have given title also for you. Oh, okay. Anyone wants your name? Okay. Right click, Chiki. Your name, okay, I will give, don't worry. Tell me, Java application. Okay. Mayu, okay. Say refresh. See, guys, schema not Pavan Bandar, male or female? Okay. It has come? Okay. So now I would like to do update operation. Then I want to check version count will increase or not, guys. The version count is increasing or not. Okay. Okay. Whoever interested, Pawan is male or female. Why here? You want to marry? You want to marry him? Huh? Pawan, there are fans for you. Okay. Super guys. Tell me. And are you eligible for even marriage? You not even recognize Pawan is a male boy. And you are showing interest in Pawan, right? First people concentrate, Babu. Don't waste the time. Yeah, tell me guys. No, I want to update by withdrawing the balance. Withdraw amount I want to perform. Public string withdraw amount. Long ACNO double amount. Long ACNO double amount. I'll be busy doing my own work, guys. Okay, first of all, tell me, is there any service class method is fine, but is there any method who can do this kind of updation? Yes, I can do it. I load the record by ACNO. I replace existing balance with what? New balance. Sorry. I will replace existing balance plus amount as the new balance, right? We can do that now, boss. Minus. Okay. Minus. Okay. I'll deduct, guys. So for that purpose, I can manage with predefined method. No need of having any custom query for that. Okay. Yeah, predefined method doing non-select operation. You need not to keep any @ transactional, guys. That requirement is not there. That requirement is really not there. Tell me. Public string withdraw. Public string withdraw, right? Load the account. Load the object. Tell me. Bank account is equal to account repo dot what is that? Find by ID. Account repo dot find by ID. What is there? ACNO. What is there? Or else throw. I want to throw the exception, guys. Empty bracket. Throw new. What is this? Mr. Sunny Yadav, what's the meaning of that expression now? What is the need of that emoji, that dirty fellow? Huh? Sunny Yadav. Dirty fellow. Illegal argument. Illegal argument exception. Tell me. Account not found. We are going to get the bank account now, boss. We are simply going to get the bank account. Throw new, wrong, only new. Only new, throw is not required, it seems. Okay. Yeah, tell me, boss. If account not equal to null, anyhow, not null only. If it is not null, what I should do? Okay. Withdraw amount. Withdraw amount. Account dot set balance is equal to set balance is equal to tell me. Account dot get balance minus the minus amount. It came now, boss? Yes. Yeah, same old save method only we have to use for update operation also. Account repo dot save of what is there? Account. Account repo dot save of account. Tell me here what is this? Return. What is there? Return. Account money is withdrawn. Money is withdrawn. Money is withdrawn. That's the end of the story, guys. Account not equal to null, this is done. Okay, na? Suppose if it is null, okay, then what should I do? Account not. Actually, we won't get the chance, guys. Here only exception comes. Okay, fine. Account not found. On safe side, I am keeping it. So anyhow, my concentration is not on withdraw, guys. My concentration is whenever I do withdraw, I am loading and modifying object. Version count should be incremented by 1. Yes or no? Na? And time update timestamp also should come. That means last operated on should be updated, my dear. So let's check whether it is happening automatically without me writing the query. Okay, this is the runner, guys. Opening account already done. Now what I want to do? Okay, tell me. Try string message is equal to bank service dot. Tell me. Withdraw amount. What amount? Withdraw amount. What is the number we got earlier, guys? 10. How many zeros? 10 5 zeros 20. 10 5 zeros 20. 1 3 4 5 20. What is the amount to be withdrawn, guys? Okay, some 1,000 rupees only I am giving. Okay, 1,000 rupees only I am giving. Sys out MSC. Message comes. Okay, now listen. Sys out MSC. Okay, boss. Sys out MSC, guys. Okay, now what I do is I will write one method find by ID. Only load operation so that I can get the object and I can print how many times record is modified and what time record is inserted, at what time record is lastly accessed and modified, right? Okay. I will put, tell me here, what is this? Okay, nothing else. Bank account only I will take. Bank account, what is this? Show account by ACNO. Long ACN. Show account by ACNO, long ACN. Let me develop this method, guys. Yes. Let me develop this method, guys. Come on, guys. Yeah, tell me here. Return. What is there, guys? Return bank report. Return account report. Find by ID. Find by ID. ACNO. Or else throw. Tell me. New illegal argument exception. What is this? Invalid ACN. Invalid ACN. Okay, we got it. We printed the message, guys. No problem. Okay, here what is this? Bank account is equal to bank service dot Bank service dot. What service? Bank service dot. Show account by account number. How much? 20. Oh, already account is there with some name. Huh? Oh, I'm just taking ACC. Right. Sys out. Okay. Account is modified for ACT dot get modification count. Right. ACC dot ACC dot opened on ACC dot get to opening date dot dot dot. Operated on, lastly operated on. Lastly operated on. What is this? ACC dot lastly operated on. I'm just trying to print everything now, boss. To check whether really modifications are done as expected or not. Okay, we should write, for try we should write catch now. Exception E guys. E dot print stack trace. E dot print stack trace. Okay, fine. Right click, run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. Yeah. Withdrawn, money withdrawn guys. Account is modified for one time. Opened on what? November 13, 12, 12. Lastly operated null. Why? We are not calling any method there. Lastly operated on ACC dot get lastly operated on. I kept insertable false, updatable false. Account dot Java. Okay. Because first of all it has to be inserted, na? Okay, no problem. Okay, now this time I try to modify this value to, okay, same account number guys. This time I want to withdraw another 2000. Right click, run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. Hey, lastly operated is not coming, remaining everything else is coming, right? Opened on is coming, lastly operated is not there in the table, is not updated in the table, guys. Somehow it is not updating in the table. Let me check. Maybe wrong annotation am I using? In both places I have written creation timestamp, dirty fellows. Update timestamp. What is that? Insertion fall, updation true. It will work now. In both places, what we have done? Create timestamp. How does it work, guys? It will not work now. Right click, guys. What is there? Run as Java application, boss. Run as Java application. With account is modified for how many times? 3 times. Opened on 12, 12. Lastly operated on what? 12, 29. That means the right time only, na? 12:29. It is keeping track of when record is lastly updated. For every updation, it will insert updated date and time to table or not. The updated date and time to table or not, guys. Are we doing anything? Just adding annotation on the properties. Beautiful feature or not, guys? By seeing how many time record is modified, I can start charging money for more withdrawal, right? By seeing what? When account is opened, account is what? Last year operated, I can assume whether it is active account or inactive account. Active account means the gap between active account creation and lastly operated should be 10 days or 3 months max. 10 days to 3 months. But more than 3 months has come, but still it is not an operator. Then we can say it is inactive account or not. Yes. Then we can mention it is inactive account or not. These two are basic feature. On those two feature, any number of use cases we can implement. You can charge money for extra services. You can check if someone is continuously logged in without taking any break. We can alert him. You are continuously logging. It's not good for application. So anything can be done. It's all about working with what? Versioning and timestamp features. What features? Versioning and timestamp features. I think you thoroughly enjoyed, guys. Okay. Same starters, same old stuff. Entity class, same old stuff. Here I have taken use case of caller tune, guys. Airtel caller tune. Whatever it is. Updation count, service opted on, creation time, service lastly operated on. Okay, guys. Empty interface method. Save, it will generate what? Insertion time. Update, it will generate what? Update and what? Timestamp. Okay. This by ID will give what is been updated. This by ID will give what is been updated. So this is my runner class, guys. Come on. Okay, there we are displaying the output and I'm also showing what? What is that? Lastly, modified property, then it should insert at least the opening date. Why it is sorting null? Simple reason. If you don't keep insert is equal to false, it will insert the insertion date only by default. But I don't want that also should happen. I controlled it. In update timestamp annotation, if you don't take insert is equal to false, okay, value will be inserted to that column also on record insertion. Same as creation timestamp. Same as creatance timestamp. But I don't want to confuse you people. That's the reason I wantedly kept what? Insert is equal to false. Don't allow any insert operation. Allow only what? Update operation. Convinced, boss? If you don't keep insert is equal to false, update timestamp property related column will also get insertion time. Later it will be modified as and when you are loading and modifying object. As and when you are loading and what? Modifying object. Convinced, guys? Okay. Thoroughly enjoyed all this stuff? Yeah, you can take your choice use cases and you can work with that one. So now let me upload the notes, guys. What's your batch code? This is right. 11 a.m. Spring Data JPA. Where is this? Right click, file upload. What is your batch code? Spring 1102. What is that? 1102. Here is my 1102. Data JPA. What is today's date? 13. What is today's date? 13, guys. Save, finish. I hope you thoroughly understood, guys. Thank you, boss. Have a nice time. When we meet in next class, yeah, what is this? What's the use of configurable annotation? Configurable is different, configuration is different, right? Configurable, where did you get Mr. Panda? There are some internally used. There are some internal use annotation, don't worry about it. We have insertable true and updatable true. On the last modified property, I changed it later. After getting failure, you can keep insert is equal to false, update is equal to true. You can take for updation, boss. You can take for updation. I changed, maybe you are sleeping at that time. Later I changed, boss. Sir, again DevSec tool batch start. First let me complete existing batch, Bob. When started won't come, but they ask when new batch will come. Fine. I think great features, na boss. What are those? Versioning and timestamp. Okay, super. Tomorrow when we meet, we will see how to work with the date values, how to insert date values, how to retrieve date value. Then we will discuss how to work with large objects, files insertion, file retrieving. Then we will move to association mapping, which is very, very important. Thank you. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow and we will discuss, guys. Super. MVC will start after this only. MVC will start after this only, don't worry.